Hey guys, welcome back to True Booze. I'm Regan.
And I'm Carly.
And today we will be talking about the spooky encounters in the Bellwell Dramatic Arts building.
If you've previously watched our episode on the Tucker Theater, you'll know the student Hunter. Hunter was a lighting designer who worked at a BDA and the Tucker Theater and frequently had haunted encounters. We think that this story is by far the spookiest, so we hope you guys enjoy.
One night, Hunter and his two friends, Patrick and Brittany, were working really late in the BDA and decided to venture around to see if they could find any paranormal evidence. After walking around for a few minutes, they decided to give up because they didn't see anything. But on their way back, they noticed that the door of the language lab had propped itself open. They stayed in the language lab for a few minutes, but they didn't really feel anything until Patrick and Brittany turned around and noticed Hunter was completely pale and pushed up against one of the walls. Patrick asked if he was okay, and Hunter's only response was, "Touch my chest." So Patrick reached out and touched his chest and noticed that he was extremely hot, burning up. Hunter then began to just uncontrollably weep and sob, and he said that he couldn't control it until randomly it just stopped, and he said, "She left me." After Hunter calmed down a little bit, they all decided to walk out until Patrick suddenly stopped because he said that he heard footsteps in the hallway.
Those footsteps then led to the girls' bathroom, where Hunter and Patrick both forced Brittany to go in there and investigate what was going on. After walking into the bathroom, she noticed a closed stall door. She was confused because it's 2 a.m. and she didn't think anyone would be in there. When she looked under the stall, she saw a pair of white tennis shoes and pale white ankles. She immediately was frightened and ran into there and told Hunter and Patrick what she had saw. Hunter then wanted to say a final goodbye and put his hand right on the door. This led him to have a mental flash of a young Asian woman with long dark hair and a red and white polka-dotted dress. He decided to not tell anyone about this, and after that they had left. As they were driving back around, they looked right up to the same girl's bathroom window and noticed the same figure looking down directly at them. This led Brittany to have a mental vision of the same thing that Hunter saw.
A few nights later, Hunter and another one of his friends were driving around campus when suddenly an eerie dark figure flashed across their car and ran into the BDA. This made Hunter want to drive back around to the same window, where he looked up and saw the same figure staring down at him. This made him really creeped out because he felt that she was very upset, but he knew that she could now get out.
It's been said that that figure was a former student who had unfortunately died during a theater production. But for more information on this story, you can check the link in our description for another video.
Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of True Booze. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Oh, that was not a fart. That was my chair.
What take?
That was
what
actually
take?
really good.
Even looked at Patrick and said, no. Okay.
So as they walked out, wait, hold on, he didn't. Here it
Okay,
is.
so we ate today.